It's starting to feel like spring. It's starting to look like spring, and it's starting to smell like spring. And so should you. And today, I'm going to be sharing 10 fragrances that I'll be rocking this spring. So stick around and let's talk about them.
And you wanna write it down? Would it kill you just to listen?
What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to My 2 Cents 2.0. My name is Brian, and this is the channel that keeps you smelling great without breaking the bank. First up on my list, I'm going with Davidoff Cool Water Intense. This is a fragrance that a lot of people aren't really talking about anymore, and it's good. It is. It's a little young leaning, all right? So I got something on this list for pretty much everybody. I got some designers, I got niche, I got indies, I got a little bit of everything. But Davidoff Cool Water Intense, this takes that cool water DNA and pretty much changes it up. You're still gonna get some lavender in here, but you're also gonna get a really nice mandarin orange. It's a little bubblegummy up top. And when I say little, it is quite bubblegummy up top. But for some reason, I still enjoy wearing this, even though it is a little young lady. Maybe because it takes me back to 2019 when this fragrance came out. They stripped away a lot of those green facets. Now, there's a little greenery sitting in the background, but what they did is they added some coconut and they amplified it with some ambroxan. So you're getting this sweet, woody characteristic, throughout this fragrance. It's a good fragrance. It's long lasting, especially for the cool water DNA. This is one that could be a signature scent. You could wear it to the office. You can pretty much wear it in any situation. And it's something that I enjoy wearing in the spring, summertime, because it really cuts through the heat. So if you haven't yet, check out Davidoff Cool Water Intense. Next up on my list comes from an indie niche house, and it's one of my favorites. And this is coming from For the Scent of It. And this is Epicé Fern. Straight up fougere. Now, it is a little mature, you could say, but what I really like about this fragrance is the mint in it. All right, there's some peppermint, there's mint. I love the lavender, the vanilla. This is a fragrance, even though it is a fougere and it is a little mature, even for you guys in your late 20s, maybe even mid 20s to 30s, would enjoy rocking this. At least I would. It's got the typical fougere DNA in it. You're getting some vanilla, you're getting some cedar, you're getting that oak moss. You're also getting this really nice pink pepper and black pepper, so you're getting some nice spices in it. I love this fragrance. If you can tell by the dent in it, I have worn this quite a bit. Now, they only come in 30 mLs. They are in that $70 to $80 range, but a little goes a long way with these, with anything from For the Scent of It. Michael over there does a great job of blending fragrances, and he is a self-taught perfume. I don't know if you saw that. There was something floating around there. It's right there. He is a self-taught perfumer, and I really enjoy his fragrances. I own probably 10 or 11 of his fragrances. If you like those barbershop kind of DNAs, those fougères, but with a nice modern twist, I would definitely check out Epicé Fern from For the Scent of It. I'll leave a link down in the description to where you can get For the Scent of It. I believe the only place you can get them is on Etsy, but there'll be a link down below. I love that Irish tweed, Davidoff Cool Water original DNA. And this next one does a really good job of resembling it. All right, this is Amber Oud Carbon Edition from Homme. So this Carbon Edition doesn't really make sense, honestly. I have the Emerald Edition, and that would be a better name for this, but because the Emerald Isles, Irish, whatever. But Carbon Edition, this takes that DNA from Green Irish Tweed, from Davidoff Cool Water, and amplifies it. And what I mean by that is it's a lot longer lasting. Main notes you're going to get from this are going to be lavender and citrus, some sage, marine notes, some oak moss, and some ambroxan. That's what's giving it its lift. So adding nice, clean, cedary, woody background to it. This is very clean and fresh. It is definitely a more mature style of DNA because Cool Water came out, in the 80s? Green Irish Tweed came out, not too long after that. Somewhere in the 90s, I believe. Don't quote me on that, or do quote me on that. Leave me a comment down below if you can remember or if you know when Green Irish Tweed came out. Now, I do still wear Cool Water. I like that fragrance. My wife actually really likes that fragrance, probably because we're a bunch of old farts. She's not old, all right? I'm old. but I enjoy that DNA. And this just lasts longer. It gets me through an entire day. It's fresh, it's airy, it's masculine, and it smells just like Irish Spring soap. Or like walking through the countryside in Ireland, which I've never done, but I can imagine it smells amazing. This next one, this house doesn't get talked about anymore, and I hate it because the owner and the perfumer passed away, I believe a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, somewhere around there, EJ. This is Happyland Studios, and this is Haymaker, and I absolutely love rocking this fragrance. Not just in spring, pretty much any time of the year. My wife loves this fragrance on me, but spring, summertime, this guy's a beast. I'm not sure who took over at Happyland Studios, but I know they're still producing fragrances. I don't know if it was his son or one of his friends, but I know they're still making this. I like this because up top, you're getting this great combination of lime, ginger, and grapefruit. So you're getting some bitterness, some citrusy, like freshness, and that spicy ginger. It's freaking awesome. You're also getting a touch of spicy leather in here, some geranium, kind of adding a little bit of a rosy nuance, like a wet rose sitting in the background, and a really nice amber. Oh, this is a great fragrance. It's masculine, it's fresh, it smells incredible. I love Happyland Studios, and I'm surprised that nobody's really talking about them anymore. But you know who is? This guy, me. So you can get discovery sets from Happyland Studios. I'll leave them linked down below, but you can also get just samples. I would recommend a discovery set. In fact, I would recommend trying a bunch of their fragrances because they make really good fragrances for an indie niche house. These are quite affordable. 30 mLs, I believe, are in the $45, $50 range. And then I believe you can get 50 mLs for like $55 to $60. They're really stinking good and really stinking affordable. So if you haven't yet, check out Happyland Studios and check out Haymaker. And let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried anything from Happyland. This next one got a lot of hype when it first came out. The EDT did not. Nobody really liked it, and I understand why, because I didn't really like it. But they did something with the EDP. Hearing that sound, do you know what fragrance it is? Well, if you guessed Spicebomb Night Vision EDP, then you'd be right. Man, I love this fragrance. My wife loves this fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that gets you compliments. Well, at least it does for me. I don't know about for you. This has got a laundry list of notes in the breakdown, but this is what I get from it. Some green apple, spices like nutmeg, coriander, black pepper, chili pepper. This has got those spices from the original DNA, but added notes in there, like that fruity green apple. You're getting some mint, some rosemary, an interesting nuttiness coming from a little bit of pistachio. Then you're getting some patchouli, and that patchouli gives it some depth. I really enjoy the patchouli in this. It gives it a little bit of a darkness to it, though this is a very fresh, spicy, green type of fragrance. There's also some nice balsamic woods in here and some resins. I really like Night Vision. Now, it's not the longest lasting fragrance. I get a good 6-7 hours. Again, I do spray on my clothes, and I spray this one a little bit heavier than most people would, but who cares? You can spray your fragrances however you want. I don't really care how you do it. Just do it whatever works best for you. There is no rule of thumb. There is no proper way. Just wear your fragrance and enjoy the day. Spicebomb Night Vision is one of those that I actually will wear all year round, but I really enjoy wearing it in the spring, the summer, in the higher heat. It is very mass appealing. It's not going to be your typical mass appealing fragrance because it does have some interesting qualities, some unique qualities to it. Don't get the EDT, or do. It's whatever. If you enjoy the EDT, let me know. Drop me a comment. If you enjoy the EDP better, drop me a comment. But I really enjoy the EDP. Go to your local department store. They should have this sitting on the shelf. And if they do, give it a try. And if you enjoy it, don't buy it there. Check discounters because you can get it for a lot cheaper. But this is one that I'm going to enjoy rocking this spring. Night Vision Eau de Parfum. This is another fougere, but this is one of my favorite fougères. I absolutely love this fragrance. I love Rogue Perfumery, and this is from Rogue, and this is Mousse Illuminee. If you like oak moss, if you like creamy, velvety oak moss, you're going to love this. Not only are you going to get oak moss, you're going to get some nice white florals. Those white florals wrap around that oak moss, giving a nice velvety, creamy, barber-shoppy, shaving cream vibe. I love this fragrance. You're also going to get some green cypress, adding a little spice sitting in the background. You're also going to get some musks and some cedar. This thing is super masculine. This is very, very mature. All right. Now, I've enjoyed rocking this for, since I was in my 30s. I love this fragrance. It takes me back to the day, when I used to go to barbershops with my dad growing up as a kid, and he would get, a hot shave, and the barbershop smelled just like this. I mean, this is just gorgeous. And for those of you who don't believe that fragrances mature over time, this juice did not used to be this dark. This fragrance has matured, and it has gotten a lot more rich. You're not going to get like super long lasting performance out of it, out of anything from Rogue, but the scent quality is stinking awesome. And these are a little expensive. Again, $70, $80 for a 30 ml. You can get the 100 mls, but they're going to cost you a little bit more. I do the 30 mls just because I have so many fragrances and I like to wear this on special occasions. But this is definitely one I'm going to be rocking this spring. Mousse Illuminee from Rogue Perfumery. Here's another one for you youngins out there. All right. And this one is coming from Dumont, and this is Nitro Elixir. So this is their rendition of YSL Myself Absolute. Has a magnetic cap. Sort of. It's not a great magnetic cap. It's super shiny. It is a fingerprint magnet. But I like this DNA. All right. It's very easy to wear. Kind of sharp and synthetic when you first spray it on, but give it about 30 seconds and everything starts to develop. You're going to get some fruity citrus up top that flows into some nice orange blossom. Ambroxan to give it projection, to give it some longevity, put some legs on it, and then you're going to get a nice sweet tonka. This is a very mass appealing fragrance. Some are calling that YSL Myself the new type of blue fragrance, which I kind of get. This is just easy. It's fresh, it's clean, and it's going to do great in the spring, summertime, though this is one you could probably wear all year round. But I foresee myself rocking this a lot more in the spring and the summer. Now I get good longevity, good 8 to 10 hours, depending if, how much I spray and where I spray. And I spray everywhere. It's got some legs behind it. It's got a great scent profile after that initial 30 seconds. It's a little harsh, sub $40 range. It's an easy, dumb reach type of fragrance. Let me know, have you tried anything from Dumont? Have you tried the gold? Apparently that is the new hype beast. And yes, I will be picking it up. I'm just going to let it kind of cool down a little bit. I don't want to be that guy that just comes out like, ooh, yeah, you got to buy this. That's not me. At least not anymore. Even though this leans young, us more mature gentlemen can enjoy rocking it. So if you haven't yet, check out Dumont Nitro Elixir. I'm not really sure if you can get samples of this. If you can, I'll leave them down, I'll leave a link down below. Okay, all you gents that are aging like fine wines, do y'all like Drakkar Noir? Would you like a fragrance that takes that Drakkar Noir DNA, modernizes it, amplifies it, makes it a lot more long lasting? Then I've got the fragrance from you. And this is Maison de l'Avenir, and this is Vortex Echo. So I haven't seen pretty much anything on Maison de l'Avenir, which means House of the Future. What I do know is that this house uses AI to replicate and bring back fragrances, but modernizes them. I'm not 100% sure how that works. AI scares the shit out of me. But whatever they did using AI to create this fragrance, keep doing it. I'm going to be honest. This is a very mature, old school style of DNA. This smells a lot like, and reminds me of, Drakkar Noir. Man, just pulling off the cap and smelling the atomizer. This thing is beautiful. Okay, my wife likes this fragrance because it reminds her of her dad back in the day wearing Drakkar Noir, but it's fizzier. All right, you're getting this really nice pink pepper that's adding this really nice carbonated fizziness to it. And I know that sounds weird, but it's so good. That with some bergamot, some lavender, some oak moss. Ugh, this is delicious. And it's cheap. I think I got this bottle for $28 for 100 ml. Actually, a really nice presentation as well. But the atomizer sucks. You're getting some nice spices from it, sage and thyme, and then you get to this nice tobacco and patchouli. Man, I really like this fragrance. The sweetness in it is coming from some nice ambery vanilla, and it's not overly sweet. Again, this is very much a mature man's fragrance. It's elegant, it's sophisticated, but even though it's got that old-timey DNA, it's modernized. Oh, and also, there's leather. Now that I'm smelling it in the air, I'm getting that really nice leather in here. This is so good. It really is. I don't know why nobody talks about this house. I got this on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. But I don't know if you can get samples of this. If you can, again, I'll link it down below. But I'm definitely going to be rocking this spring, and that's Maison de l'Avenir Vortex Echo. Do you like to smell like luxury? Do you like to smell like luxury on a budget? Then if you do, this next one from Ahmed Maghribi, Amiri, is a great fragrance for you. Right off the bat, you're getting this really nice zesty tangerine. It's nice and fruity. It's sweet. It's beautiful. Combined with a nice pink pepper, slight spiciness, you're getting this beautiful cedar, and I love the cedar in this. I believe there's a little bit of oud in here as well, adding to that cedar, but not a whole lot. It's just adding a nice clean woodiness. It's not funky whatsoever. Really nice velvety musks in this with a really nice creamy vanilla. This smells like luxury. It really does, and I love this fragrance. There's also a nice sandalwood complementing that vanilla and complementing the rest of the ingredients in this fragrance. I get good longevity from this, solid 8 hours. Spray on my clothes, I get way longer because this stuff loves to get stuck on your clothes. I truly enjoy Ahmed Maghribi. I like what he's doing over there, and because he's really taking fragrances or similar DNAs and either giving them his own twist or just making them better, to be honest with you. This I got for, I think, around those mid-40s for 100 ml. It's an eau de parfum with 32% oil concentration. I mean, it's got some legs, and it smells incredible. So this is another one I'll be rocking this spring, Ahmed Maghribi, Amiri. Last up on my list comes from the house of Joe Milano, and that is Game of Spades Emerald. So I also have the Emerald Extrait Parfum, and I'm going to be honest with you right off the bat. I'm not telling you anything about that fragrance because I'm going to be doing a comparison video here very soon. I bought both of them, even though they smell very similar. That's all I'm going to say, because I really, truly enjoy this DNA. Now, this is their take on, I believe it's Louis Vuitton's Symphony. And I have not tried Symphony. If you've watched any of my other videos, I haven't tried anything from Louis Vuitton, but I am going to very soon. I truly enjoy this fragrance. I mean, this is something, and I'm going to not just like this fragrance. I love this fragrance. I love the citrus in this. It's very simple. Lots of grapefruit. And I love bright, zesty grapefruit. I used to love that Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. That was such a photorealistic grapefruit. And so is this. This is very fresh, zesty, piffy, sweet, but bitter as well. You're also getting a really nice creamy neroli in this, and some orange blossom kind of combining together, adding that nice white floral orangey background to this. And it does a really good job of blending in with that grapefruit citrus. You get a nice spicy, clean, crisp smelling ginger, kind of just wrapping around the rest of those florals and that citrus, adding a nice spicy, clean body to this, and a lot of musks. And I believe it's probably musks and ambroxan, because this does get good longevity. I'm not going to call it a beast, but first couple hours, it pumps off my skin, especially in the heat. But then it becomes a skin scent, and that lasts for about 6 hours, all right? About 6 hours. But I don't mind reapplying this. Now, this is a little bit more expensive. Don't ever buy these at full retail. I think they're like $2.20. I got mine off Joma Shop for $58, maybe $55. It's a really good DNA. It's fresh, it's clean, it's bright, it's effervescent, it's young, but it's also mature. It's a little bit of something for everyone. Also completely unisex. My wife would enjoy wearing this just as much as she enjoys smelling it on me and me wearing it. So this is a great fragrance, really is. And it's one I'm going to enjoy rocking this spring. Game of Spades, Emerald. There you go. My first spring list of 2026. Probably going to be one of my only ones. Just because I don't like to do, 10 designer fragrances for spring, 10 niche fragrances for spring, 10 affordable fragrances. I don't know why people do that, probably just because of the algorithm. I like to just do something for everyone. A little bit of niche, a little bit of designer, a little bit of Middle Eastern, just a little bit of everything. Let me know what you're going to enjoy rocking this spring. Leave me a comment down below, but that's all I've got for y'all today. If you enjoyed today's content, then do me a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, keep smelling great and stay frugal. And I'll see you in the next one.
And you wanna write it down? Would it kill you just to listen?